Sean, a 4-0 win over a player at the standard of Ali Carter is always going to be very satisfactory. Just how pleased are you with how you played there?
Yeah, really pleased, and it's carried on the form that I've shown, for most of this season, in fairness, when I've been allowed to play. Some of the matches I've lost in recent weeks, you can't win from your chair, and I've sat, some best of 11s and best of 7s, just spent a lot of time in my chair watching how well my opponents have played. But given the chance, I can still do it, and I was really pleased with how I played today.
Yeah, that's one of the things about snooker. I suppose it's not always in your control. And I know at the Masters, you said you felt a big week was coming around the corner, and whether it was that week you didn't know, whether it was next week. But how difficult can it be to deal with that factor that you do just need to be patient sometimes, and you can be playing such great snooker and not always get the results you want?
It's the biggest test of all. In fact, we did a school visit yesterday at the Prix St Mary Junior School here in Cheltenham, and we took Q-Zone there, and it was great to meet the kids, and we did a bit of a talk and a Q&A, and I was really hammering home the point about perseverance and resilience, never giving up. And I think to some degree that's been my challenge this season, having prepared well, constantly practicing hard. My game's been in good shape. I've sacrificed quite a lot to make a physical difference to myself, and to have lost the matches I've lost has been hard to take. But you have to dust yourself down, get off the floor and keep going. And I know that if I keep doing the right things for long enough, eventually it will pay off.
Yeah, I was going to ask you about that school. I think it's great. It's really important to try and kind of spread the gospel of snooker and go to schools and things like that in the places that we take the tour to. But how much of an important thing is that about snooker in itself, that it does have that factor that you really do need to be patient? It instills a lot of good virtues in people, and I suppose that is a good thing for young people to get involved in for that reason.
Absolutely, 100%. In snooker we have some great values, we have great etiquettes. We're one of the few sports where we declare fouls on ourselves. Can you imagine a footballer declaring that, in fact, that ball had gone out? It just doesn't happen. Whereas we're telling fouls on ourselves, we're being very honest with our opponents, we're very gracious in defeat, and we have a lot of good morals and principles in snooker, as well as taking equipment and teaching the kids how to play. It's great to visit them, drop in, and try and encourage them where possible.
And for you this week, Kyron Wilson up next. That's a blockbuster game. I'm sure it'll be one you'll be really looking forward to.
Very much so, looking forward to it. I always enjoy my games with Kyron. I think we've produced some really good matches over the years. I'm sure this will be no different, and I can't wait to get out there.